If you order anything from Shein or Fashion Nova, your ass might not gonna get it, okay? If you order anything from Shein or Fashion Nova, your ass might not get it because the port workers is going on strike for the first time in 50 years. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. These old non-faithful ass men's is out of their god doggone mind because they is over there asking for a 77% increase in wages. Them hoes is over there asking for 77% wages increase across 6 years. And all they finna do is spend it on their mistresses. Because if anybody know anything about longshoremen, I don't give a damn if it's across 6 years. On what job do you get damn near 100% raise in 6 years? That ain't the way life work, honey. That is not the way life work. I don't give a damn. Let me tell you something about them longshoremen. If anybody know anything about a longshoreman, not only is they working the dock, but they working the dick, okay? Longshoremen is about the most unfaithful good government job having men's at there. They got real good jobs, Savannah, real good. And they got real good dock working skills from what I heard. I ain't never slept with no longshoreman. I was a blue collar type of slut. I don't sleep with uniform type of men's and badge type of men's. Nevertheless, for you whores that do, they say longshoremen's got real good dock working skills and they got all the money. I ain't never met a faithful longshoreman. Wherever there is a city with a longshoreman at, they are regarded as the creme de la creme of salaries, and all the women's be throwing all that snatch at the musty dock workers, okay? If your daddy is a longshoreman, he was cheating on your mammy. If your uncle was a longshoreman, he was cheating on your auntie. If your brother was a longshoreman, he cheating on his longshoreman. And I don't bust a lot of y'all bubbles in this comments. Let me tell y'all something, and we just want to see something because we want to be in y'all business. If your husband, your man, your daddy, your boyfriend, your brother, or your uncle is a longshoreman, please type yes in the chat right now. Please type yes in the chat right now because I want to see how many lovers and secretaries working every day of the week. We got over here. Okay, Nessa girl, I don't mean to tear up your happy home or your little piece of apartment. I don't mean to mess up your fairy tale about your daddy, but he musty, he not loyal, and he not faithful, and you need to send this video to your mama, okay? Longshoremen men's got good jobs and good dock working skills, and they are not faithful. They not faithful at all because the job too good. And wherever port cities are always places where there's like very blue collar and working class, and people need the money, and the women's would do anything. The women will do anything to get with a longshoreman. Now I'm finna tell y'all something because somebody said the women cheat too. No, the women don't cheat. The women have to give up that cat to get on the dock. I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. If you a woman that work on the dock, you a hoe. If your mama worked on the dock, she hold a little bit to get there. If any woman in your family work on the dock, she had to sleep with a man to get them men's locking down. I'm just telling you how it is at the Port of Miami. And if it's like that at the Port of Miami, it's like that on every port. In order for a woman to get on at the port, she got to give up that cat. She got to give it up. Now, if we got any women's in the funky bunch that is longshore women concubines, you work on the dock either in administration, loading, transportation, janitorial, cafeteria. If you is a woman that work on the dock, near the dock, by the dock, with the dock, please type yes in the chat. Jazz say, not me, girl. Jazz, they say you the main one. Somebody say, put hoe in the comment. If you a woman that work on the dock, please put yes in the, hey, Cat, hey, me, and her name got the nerve to be Cat. Y'all think I'm lying? Bam. Cat, you a hoe. Okay? Cat, you a hoe. Okay? Any more women's in the chat? Chelsea or Raybon say me. Any more women's? Good. We ain't got a bunch of hoes in the funky bunch. Just a few of them. Sarmaine Johnson, you is a hoe and you don't know. Everyone at the dock says so. You is a hoe and you don't know. Tina Perfume Love Potion. She looked like a hoe. Go ahead. How many more whores? Come on, Port Puss. How much more Port Puss we got in the funky bunch? I'm just telling y'all what all the male port workers in Miami said. They said when any woman that work on the dock had to sleep with somebody to get there. Okay. Listen, y'all want y'all to get mad with me and leave out the funky bunch. Okay. Listen, I don't make the news. I just report it. I don't make the rules. Let me slow down the chat. I don't do none of that. They said there's too many pieces of port puss to slow down the chat. Thank you for reminding me, whoever did that. But I'm gonna tell y'all something really quickly. What the port workers are doing is smart. They know that we are in a swing election year. They know that they make up a very large voting block. And what better way to leverage your collective bargaining than to ask for what you want? And in short, what the port workers are doing is an organized way of what a lot of people like Amanda Seals has been saying what Black people as a collective should be doing. The unfortunate thing is, as Black people, we don't have a designated leader to help corral us and to get on one accord about what it is we're asking for. Now, one thing I want to say about longshoremen and dock workers, that there are a lot of people, African Americans, that work on docks and provide for their families. I know a lot of people whose fathers and mothers work on the dock. Oftentimes, when people get into these collective bargaining agreements, they're through their jobs, through their employment, through their industry, through their field. But guys, what the longshoremen are doing is an example of what people are saying the Black community should be doing. It's unfortunate that, and I'm not putting this on anybody, but organizations like the NAACP and other organizations can't help us, corral one another and come up with what it is we're asking for, or we withhold our vote. Here's the beautiful thing. Somebody says, strike teachers, please do this next. I absolutely agree. Here's the beautiful thing. The port workers are going to absolutely get what they're asking for. I mean, all countries' economic success and GDP are predicated upon import and exports. Can y'all imagine what America would be like if we can't get things in and out through the ports? They're going to get what they're asking for. Now, they're not going to get no 77%. But y'all know how this goes. You shoot for the stars and hope you land in the trees. All right. They will get a 40%. And listen, a 40% wage increase across 6 years, that's good living. They'll get 40%. They are going to get what they're asking for because the people need their votes. And the first person that say they get them what they need, gonna get their votes. And there is enough of them to be influential in an election. So listen, I ain't even mad. Oh, somebody said, Lydia said they countered with 50% and they denied it. And listen, oh, my bad. I'm learning something new every day. And listen, even though I feel now is not the time for this BS, I get it. If you are a dock worker, now is the time. If you are a dock worker, now is the time. Um, Here's what I'll say. I ain't gonna never get mad with a group of people for doing what they got to do and doing what they got to do to represent their best interests, even though it's inconvenient for the rest of us. Even though it's inconvenient for the rest of us, I completely understand what it is they got going on. And, you know, I will always support human beings and Americans doing what they have to do respectfully, legally, in an organized fashion to get what it is they feel that they deserve.